Oh,
Yeah. Just
that, yeah. What the fuck?
what the fuck, 2020? What the fuck? We were prepared to just be like, God damn it, it's gonna be every episode of Slime. We're gonna be sitting here for about 2 months while
Yep,
YouTube,
between 45 and 60 days.
while YouTube and freaking Bandai Namco beat us over the head, and we were gonna be like, hey, have you seen episode 2? It's out, you know. Because my whole thing was to plug, hey, episode 2 is out, and by the way, if we've uploaded 3 and we're fighting the copyright for that, fucking within the same 20 minutes this morning.
It was actually less than 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yep,
Yeah.
less than 15 minutes.
I'm getting ready to go to bed because my sleep schedule's wonky because my body hates me, and I get a call from Tony, and you're like, oh hey, this happened, and I'm like, oh okay, cool. Well, now we just gotta wait for that bot claim to go away, and then you call me like less than 15 minutes later. You're like, dude, just go ahead and change it from private to public. And I'm like, wait, what? And I go look, and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me.
Legit, I got the email too, and I'm like, wait, what? And I clicked the link, and obviously I couldn't see because it was set to private, and my phone's YouTube is not set to the Fat Dog one. It's my personal one. And so I go and I pull over to the side of the road, and I'm like, no fucking way. Like... I pull over to the side of the road, I pull out my laptop, I turn on my hotspot, and I'm like, there's no goddamn way what just happened is what I think happened. You know, and sure enough, it fucking happened, and the next thing I do, I call up Richie, and I go, dude, look at the channel. It was definitely a good way to start the day, for me, personally. And legit, while this recording is happening, while we are making this very update video,
We've already uploaded episode 4, and the copyright strikes have come down, and we're disputing those at present. Well, one of them.
Technically speaking, the quote-unquote strikes haven't happened. The
bot claim, the bot blocking is what came out. Yeah. So by the way, guys, episode 2 and 3 of Slime are out.
Right.
It seems some of you know. What was really cool is because I made sure that as soon as episode 3 was out, I was like, some people aren't gonna wait aren't gonna watch it all the way to the end and see the end screen. So I'm just gonna put the message as the top comment and pen that comment, hey, episode 2 is here, and link to it, because people didn't get notified about episode 2 when it was available to be seen. They got notified about it, and then they were like, it's blocked, and we're like, yeah, we fucking know.
Yep, and we learned our lesson with episode 3 and set it to private.
We set it to private until, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So that's how it's gonna be. The crazy part is we can now take, at least for a couple of those videos that people were complaining about on our website, they were like, oh man, well, we can't full screen this on the website. I'm like, well, you can now, because we're going to be linking it directly to YouTube. So episodes 1, 2, and 3, you can full screen and watch those now. But sure enough, even though I put that comment as the top comment, somebody was like, I don't mean to be a Dave, but where's episode 2? And I was like, I fucking knew it.
One thing, though, and again, we're not really sure, and we could be making some jumps in logic here, but from the emails that we received, it was not Bandai that released the claim. It was specifically YouTube looking at our claim and saying, well, actually, no, you do fall under the DMCA fair use law, so Bandai's wrong. We're just gonna release your video.
Okay, now that we've recapped the day that we've had, let's talk about the upcoming stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's a lot going on. I mean, a lot going on. You start off with One Piece, because I've got way too much shit I've got to talk about coming up over the next couple months. Yeah.
So, we have been going absolutely bananas with the One Piece. In fact, actually, we were supposed to script tonight, but I got home and took a nap, so not sure if that's gonna happen now, but,
It's still nice.
Anyway.
You can do it.
That's true, yes. So, One Piece Episode 3 is out, for those of you who do not know, and I'm guessing that's a lot of you, considering it's only gotten, 8,000 views, I think? Go check out Episode 3.
Well, we're starting to use tags properly, so maybe that'll change.
Yeah, I'm based on the reactions of the people that I have had that I know have seen it, it's criminally underviewed.
Well,
criminally.
We'll figure something out, man.
With that said, episode 4 is coming along very nicely. And I'm very proud of that. And so that's something you guys get to look forward to. It is going to be the finale of One Piece Alabasta Abridged. I couldn't say for sure until we started actually writing, because I wasn't sure if we'd be able to fit everything, but we can fit it all into about 14 or 15 scenes, so it is going to be a little bit of a longer episode.
That's good.
But it will wrap everything up in a single episode. So that's something you guys get to look forward to. The twists, the turns, and the holy shit, what did they just say moments? Something to look forward to. I'm actually really excited to put this one out. And that's pretty much everything for One Piece that I can talk about.
Okay, so for everybody that's been asking when episode 11 is going to come out, like we haven't talked about it publicly multiple times, you're a Dave. January 1st, 2021, we're not hiding it.
And normally I don't agree with the aggressiveness towards our fans, but yes, no, in this case, I do agree 100%.
I mean, I'm not coming for anybody, but I'm just saying, come on, guys, we've said it multiple times. We've begun recording for... Alright, the recording is done for Slime 6. It's been turned in to Arian to get cleaned up and everything and get the audio properly processed. And then we'll start getting all the takes and putting the bloopers aside. I'll get the bloopers in a second. Then we will start. So editing for episode 6 is already underway. So hope you guys are looking forward to that, because episode 6 comes out next month, and in November we're dropping Slime episode 7. So I hope you all are looking forward to that as well. I just want to quickly say thank you to everybody that's been sticking with us and has been checking out Slime on the website. And if you haven't seen it, that's okay. Once again, it's up on our website. But if you want to wait till it's up on YouTube, we absolutely understand. If things go the way they did today, we might actually be caught up by the time episode 6 comes out. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, knock on wood.
All right, so...
But, so at this point, normally we could give you guys more of a concrete deadline just based on past experiences, but today's events kind of threw that out the window. So we're not really sure
we're not 100%.
When you guys...
We're not 100 on this.
And truth be told, I'm actually okay with that for once.
We have bloopers from Slime episode 4 and 5 coming out very soon. We have to get the bloopers out for LHA 10. Bloopers / alternate takes, because Lennon had a lot of alternate takes that were so good that I wish we could have kept. And then... holy cow, we've heard, guys, we're working on it. We've already got the instrumental stuff. We're waiting on the final singing tracks from Steph to come in, but we're about 90% finished with the full version of Carry On My Wayward Son. So just get off our backs about it. We've been working on it. Trust me, we have. And then
it's quality over quantity, guys.
We're happy that you're excited to have more, so we're down. We trust me, we want to do more. And I can't even tell you how many parodies I have now written for us that we're going to be singing later. There's at least 5 of them that I wrote post episode 10 because you guys sparked my creativity. So thank you for that. We did announce this. So like I said, we're working on 10.5 of Log Horizon to keep things in the Log Horizon vein right now. 10.5, which is essentially our Log Horizon abridged Kai, though that's not what we're calling it. It's just how we're describing it to you. Kind of like how they do a season of DBZA. They'll do a shortened version of that, DBZA Kai. But ours is just Log Horizon abridged, or LHA abridged. Either one of those, that's funny to me, so that's what I'm calling it in my head. But 10.5, we're working on that, and then we're also working on 10.75, which is a rap battle between Shiro and Kirito. And no, it's probably not going to be the SAO Kirito, guys.
It's going to be our Kirito.
It's most likely going to be our Kirito, because we don't think that Something Witty wants to disgrace their product by being in our shitty rap or my shitty rap. I'm not going to throw the blame on anybody else. It's my shitty rap that I wrote.
For all 12 of you who know that we have an SAO parody on the channel, thank you for knowing. For the rest of you who don't, yes, we have an SAO parody. It's 3 videos, and it takes the entirety of the very first season and breaks it into 3 videos. Enjoy. It's awful.
I mean, you're not wrong. I was going to say it's fairly terrible because I'm in it, but, you know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah. Richie voices Klein.
And I do a terrible job. There we go.
In fact, I think that was the first thing you ever voiced for Fat Dog.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so moving from there, back over, like I said, we've got a bunch of slime stuff coming up with Slime 6 and Slime 7. Oh, man. We have started working on... oh, by the way, 10.5 is going to drop on Halloween.
Hey.
There we go. Log Horizon Abridged Kai, or whatever you want to call it. Log Horizon Abridged is dropping on Halloween. So look forward to that. There's going to be a lot of silly stuff that's going on. And then, boy, we have started working on the Christmas special. I can't tell you who is doing it. I can only give you a hint. When I talked to her about the DMing situation this time and told her the anime we were considering, oh, she got super, super excited. She was very, very excited, and I'm super excited to get to work on it. So we're already working on the Christmas special because that's like the next big thing that's coming out. And then I think next month we actually have to start working on LHA 11. So, holy crap! The script is practically done. So there's so much stuff that's getting recorded. We've got to get so much recorded. Oh my god.
Some of you, ask, why are you waiting so long to do episode 11? And it's just, guys, after episode 10,
we needed a break.
The amount of work and effort, and we're so happy that it was received so well. But I mean, we didn't burn ourselves out or anything like that. It was just, it was a lot of work, and we're just like, you know what? We deserve a little bit of a vacation. So there you go. Content yourself with slime in One Piece.
There's a lot that we're working on in between all of that we knew we had to get kind of ready and out there. So there was no way we were going to be able to drop a Log Horizon episode within 3 months because we had so much other stuff that we were still working on and things in the schedule that had to get rearranged. By the way, if you want to see our full schedule, it is up and available on our Patreon. All you got to do is become a patron. Even the $1 patrons, the dollar store patrons, as Zap Brannigan likes to call them, get to see it. So, yeah, we started writing. I started writing stuff in August. Oh my god, I've got to update August stuff. So September, yep, Slime edits, Slime 7 recordings. We're finishing up the casting for like some of the new characters and the minor characters for Slime 7. Slime 7 is going to be big. Like, it's huge. Like, script wise, it's the same length as LHA 10 as far as the script. No idea if it's going to be that way for everything else. We'll find out. Lots and lots of stuff. We've got, so like I said, we've got Log Horizon, 2 episodes of Slime. We've got a One Piece coming down the pipe, and all of that before LHA 11. Oh, and the Christmas special, of course. All of that before LHA 11. And that's the reason why we were like, yeah, there's no way we could fit LHA 11 in here in time because, November itself, we have to have the Christmas special practically done by then. And then we have to be finishing up LHA 11 practically by then because we're going to basically do the whole first 2 weeks of December and then everybody's on break until we auto drop the Christmas special and we auto drop LHA as premieres, I believe, for those specific days. We're gonna test some stuff. We'll probably do because of the content. We'll test a few things and make sure that we can drop it and we're not fighting with copyright.
Yep.
So we're gonna probably put them up at least a couple of weeks early just to try and see if we can do that. And that gives our patrons one hell of a head start.
Oh yeah. And from abridged work on to original work.
Yeah, that's the other thing we wanted to talk about. Okay, if you haven't been checking out, check. Ha 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 ha.
So, yeah, for those of you who do not know, at the first Tuesday of every month, we host a fan-submitted art stream. And so basically what that means is, the title's a little bit misleading, but basically we have a website that you guys can go to and submit ideas for art that you would like our artist, Miki, the lead artist for Czech, to make live on stream.
So and just hurry up and give me my fucking coffee chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and flash that on screen if you can, bud.
Oh God.
You're editing
Oh
this.
God.
And the last one that we did was basically a Chopper in his bathrobe, just giving a look of death with his cup of coffee, giving the "Why are you talking to me?" look, and it was fantastic. In fact, it actually made it.
Before I have my coffee.
Yeah, in fact, it actually made it to the front page of Reddit for a short time.
Oh wow, that's cool. The front page of Reddit for what?
One Piece.
The One Piece Reddit. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and we got 3 awards. Last I checked, it had over 700 upvotes. Like, it was crazy.
Wow.
And then as for Check itself, a lot of you are wondering and been asking me, hey, what's the status? What's going on? I haven't heard anything about Check for a while. Well, we're working on the first episode script. We want to get that ready for storyboarding before we open up auditions. So that's basically what you guys can expect. We're working on the script. We've hit a small bit of writer's block, but we're overcoming that. So it's, we know what we want to happen, but getting it in a way that isn't contrived and, an info dump can be kind of hard. So that's basically what's going down with Check. So keep an eye out for things.
Moving on from writer's block to writer's overhaul. Over on Infinity's Late, we are currently doing these little shorts that we're calling Infinity's Bites. And the first one, if all goes well, should be out by October, sometime in October. And the goal is to make it a motion comic. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And we are currently doing a bunch of rewrites to the first 10 chapters and moving forward from there because we really had a great meeting and we sat down and we fleshed out a lot more of the world as far as like we had an in-depth discussion on magic and technology and things like that, and then we're going to go over history and religion and all that stuff. And so yeah, the more we flesh it out, the richer and more detailed that we can make the story. And we're putting these things out early to kind of get people prepared and hyped for Infinity's Light. And so because we don't have to discuss those things because we've already given them their own spotlight, it means that we don't have to put any of that stuff in the story anymore, and I can now swap that out, and I can now pull that stuff out that felt like an exposition, and now the story flows a bit more naturally, and so I'm rearranging little bits of the story in order to fit naturally into the environment. So hope you're looking for the first of Infinity's Light stuff dropping in October for Infinity's Bites. Infinity Bites. Infinity Bites. That's it. Good God. All right.
I think that about covers everything. Yeah?
That is everything. Dear Lord.
This is gonna be a long one.
Yeah. This is a long one. I'm sorry that this has taken so long, but there was a lot to go over. So from the WB of abridging, because I've just decided that if other people could call other studios the Disney of abridging, I hereby state that we're the Warner Brothers. Like, we're turning this franchise around.
Yeah.
we're fixing DC.
Good night, everyone, or good morning, or whenever you're watching this. We'll see you guys next time.
Don't be a Dave.